y'all, we are back and we have another grant. And this grant opportunity, y'all, it is for $1,000. $1,000 of free money that you do not have to pay back. And we love free money. And guess what? There are going to be 25 businesses that are going to walk away with $1,000. Now, normally it's like one or two, so get your applications in quickly because remember, a grantor can close a grant at any time that they see fit for any reason. And yes, yes, and yes again, grants are taxable income even on $1,000. So make sure you are setting a percentage aside for Uncle Sam. I typically say around 10%, but I don't know the real number, y'all, because I'm not an accountant, so do not hold me to the fire if it's supposed to be a different percentage. Now, before we go further, we got a scammer, y'all. What I need you to do for me, please and thank you, do not leave your email address. Do not leave your phone number. Do not leave any identifying information in those comments. They are scraping the comments and then they are reaching out pretending to be me, and I will never reach out to you directly. I have a website. That is how I communicate with individuals. And if I do reach out to you directly, it's because you're on my email list. So if you're not subscribed, link in the description for that. But never respond to anyone that says, I can guarantee a grant. Give me $50 and I'll guarantee a grant. No. Too good to be true? Probably is. So be vigilant, do your due diligence, and protect your information. And if you're like, is it really her, i.e. Ebony? I am the only person that can heart your comment. So if you see a heart and then a comment, yes, that is actually me. But if somebody likes it and responds or likes it and says, send me your email, that's not me, and that's possibly a scammer, okay? Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Ebony, a licensed attorney out of the state of Missouri, and on this channel, we focus on grants, legal tips, and setting the foundation for your business to get you to generational wealth because, yes, money is good, but we want our money to serve generation after generation after generation. Check out that small business grant playlist. I get several comments of like, where can I find grants? The list. There will be a link in the description. There are no business needed grants in there. There are no deadline grants in there. There are global opportunities. So wherever you are in the world, you are possibly eligible for a grant opportunity. And y'all, I have 2 books and I am running a special. Buy one, get one free. Not BOGO, half off, free. Because I have reached 1 million views on YouTube and I want to thank you for your support. And for your support, I am doing this special. That workbook, it is 130 pages of content. It talks about if you get the grant, if you don't get the grant, applying for the grant, finding grants. It has quizzes, sample answers, fill in the blanks. Essentially, it is preparing you to submit a successful grant application. And by purchasing that workbook, you will then get my first book for free, which is all things grants as well. So you're going to get over 160 pages of content for the price of one book. And if you're like, I don't know, link in the description. Go to the website, check out the 5-star reviews. Always do your due diligence before making a purchase anyways. But then y'all, I know some of y'all's like, I don't want to keep waiting on these videos to get a grant. Come over to the Patreon. I drop grants in there. I just put the links for individuals that's like, I can do my own due diligence. I can go to the website. I can figure it out. I don't need the assistance that is coming on YouTube. So that will be there. And I'm going to quickly share my screen so you can see what's in there in case you want to join. Here's the Patreon. Yes, the information is locked. However, once you become a member, the information will be unlocked. I post grants in here. I post cohorts. I post articles. As you can see, there was a $25,000 grant, a $150,000 grant. I even posted a scholarship. I post anything that is going to get you closer to generational wealth, as well as I post things that are going to help you while you're on your entrepreneurship journey. But we ain't trying to stay over there too long because we got to figure out how can we get access to $1,000. Yes, $1,000. You don't have to pay it back, but Uncle Sam will need his percentage. But before we do that, y'all, make sure you leave that comment. Let me know where you're watching from, city, state, and or industry, so I can possibly, no guarantees, find a grant for you in your city, state, and or industry. But please, I beg of you, do not leave any identifying information in those comments. Do not leave your email address. Do not leave your phone number. Do not respond to anything that sounds too good to be true, because we need to hold on to the money that we are winning, as well as hold on to the money that we already have. Okay, now this grant, it is unrestricted money. Now, y'all know it is rare that a grantor will allow you to use the money for any intended purpose. But remember, it, one, must be a legal purpose, and two, it must be for your business. And then furthermore, the purpose must be for what you stated you wanted to use the money for in your application, because they're basing your success rate, i.e., if they're going to fund you, based off of what you put in that application. Now, most grantors will say, hey, things change, right? It might take them 60 days, 90 days, too long to get to you, and you've already addressed the challenge that you were facing when you originally requested that $1,000. So then you can say, hey, I actually want to use it for this. Likely they're going to say, yes, it's a legal purpose and it's for your business. So make sure you do that. And this grant is a little different because we are coming in early, okay? Normally the grant is already open. We are going to get in at the pre-registration phase, okay? So you are going to be ahead of the pack that doesn't even know that this grant is going to open. So please make sure you pre-register, and we're gonna go over some of those requirements, but once you pre-register, you get on the list. So as soon as the grant opens, you are going to be one of the first individuals to apply for this grant opportunity. Now you must have 2 to 100 employees, minimum of 2. Now, you yourself can be an employee, but you must have another employee as well. So that's something to think about. You must make less than $5 million. I'll be honest with y'all. If I was making $4.9 million, I don't think I would be applying for a $1,000 grant opportunity. I would leave that for individuals that are making less than $4.9 million in their business. You also must provide a pitch video. Now, because we're in the pre-registration, we don't see how long it should be, but typically pitch videos are 1 to 3 minutes. So what I would recommend right now, I would start gathering footage, getting yourself all of what you need so you can send it either to a videographer or do it yourself if you're able to edit your own videos, because that will probably take most of your time, because 1 minute is not a lot of time, but you can pack a lot of footage in there. I will say that most grantors, when they ask for a pitch video, they don't want a whole bunch of people in the background. And if it's individuals in the background, it's typically community that you are serving, right? So if you are looking for something for your business, then maybe you can show them operating that business if you have a brick and mortar. Or you can show yourself working with a client if you do those types of services. But start to brainstorm, what do you want that video to look like? You will also have to be either the CEO, president, business owner, whatever you're labeling yourself, that individual, so who owns the company, needs to be the person that is applying for this grant opportunity. And then you must be in business 1 year or more. So you got to have a registered business. And unfortunately, if you just started your business or you have not registered your business, you are not eligible for this grant opportunity. But listen, y'all, these past couple of months and the few years that I've been on YouTube, okay, there are several no business needed and no deadline grants in that small business grant playlist, as well as the nonprofit playlist. So make sure you check those out if you are a startup that has not incorporated your business, but Sharing is caring. So if there was somebody in the community that could utilize these funds, please share that information with them. So don't forget to leave that comment. Let me know where you're watching from, city, state, and our industry, so I could possibly find a grant for you. Do not leave any identifying information in those comments. So no email address, no phone number, no anything. We are not going to look at the grant application, but we are going to look at the grant in the pre-registration phase so we can get in ahead of our competition, y'all. So with all of that, let's look at this grant. All right, y'all. This grant application is sponsored by the Kitty Fund, and it is their mompreneur business grant, but do not run off, y'all. They specifically stated that this is for individuals that identify as a mother. So you do not have to be someone that has birthed the child, okay? You can be a foster parent, you can be a godparent. If you have raised a child, and that child views you as their mother, you are eligible to apply for this grant opportunity. But as I just said, if for whatever reason you do not meet the eligibility requirements, please share this opportunity with your community, because we got to get to generational wealth. We need to start submitting more successful grant applications. And the way to do that is a power in numbers and power in community. So make sure that you share this opportunity. Now, as I said, we're going to do the pre-registration application, but always go to their website, see who they partner with, look at the eligibility requirements, which we've talked about, how everything works. I recommend listening to this video. It's about 4 minutes, but make sure you digest all information before running to apply for a grant application and then potentially not get the funding because you overlooked some small detail. Now, when you click on pre-registration application, it is going to take you to this form that takes less than 2 minutes to complete, because this is all information that you're going to know. Your name, your company name, your email address, your phone number, years that your company was founded, current number of employees, your annual revenue. And here's the thing. It is clear that this pre-registration is a pre-screen to make sure that you meet the bare minimum eligibility requirements before you get access to the full application. And then what does your company sell? And then if you agree that you identify in any of these categories, and then if you want to receive text messages, because they're asking for your phone number, I would say yes to the text messages, because this way you will know exactly when the application is out and you can begin applying. And they might give you updates on other grant opportunities as well. Oh, I totally forgot something. Let's go back really quickly. So if you scroll down to the bottom of their page, they updated on new grant launches by subscribing to their newsletter. Make sure, and I say you should do this with every grantor, but this is clear that this is not their only grant opportunity out there. So make sure that you subscribe to their newsletter. Once you do that, then you're gonna go and pre-register. And once you finish that pre-registration that we went through, you're gonna click pre-register. And then you're gonna leave me a comment and let me know that you pre-register, because we are ramping ourselves up to apply for that full application before our competition, because we are going to walk away with $1,000. And if we don't walk away with $1,000 of free money for our business, we're going to get on that email list and make sure that we are alerted when they have other grant opportunities. So check out that ebook, check out that workbook, check out the Patreon, check out the small business grant playlist, check out all things that is going to help you get closer to generational wealth and also help you submit a successful grant application, y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But as always, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel, and wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a beautiful day, and I will see you all next time.